So it's scientific.
Okay.
They wouldn't lie.
So do you have your script? Do you have your lines prepared of what we're going to do today?
Yeah, I know what I'm going to say.
What are we going to do?
What the hell I want to say.
Okay. Oh man, what a week it's been. Thank God it's Friday.
Yep. End of the week, begin the weekend.
Yep.
So it's going to be all right. We just got to fight the heat.
I know. Oh my God. It's been 100 degrees plus every day.
We're going to break records.
We're already breaking them.
Yeah, we're number 3 all time. And we only got like 10, 11 more to go to beat the all-time record.
All-time record. So, hey.
But that's Texas.
What did we do last night? Where did we go?
Hey, we went to a good show.
Who did we go see?
The old man, Johnny Mathis.
Johnny Mathis. And how old is he?
He's 86.
86.
I thought 88. I don't know why he got 88.
I don't know where you got 88 either.
But he did pretty good.
He did damn good.
He did little moves there.
Yeah, for 88?
Yeah.
His voice is really strong.
Surprisingly, for someone as old as he is and been around as long as he is, actually a pretty good show.
It was a very good show.
You know, and people got into it. I was watching the older couple next to us to my right.
Yeah.
Boy, she was really into it. Boy, was it clapping and stuff. You could just see the excitement, you know. So.
And I did my good deed for the day, right? Because I took their picture.
Yep.
Because they saw us taking selfies and stuff.
Yep.
So they're like, "Can you take my picture?" I'm like, "Heck yeah, I'll take your picture."
Yeah, it was good. And there were some young folks there too.
Yeah, but they were all with their parents.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be. When you're family takes care of family. You go put up with all the nonsense that
you got to put up with us, and we got to put up with y'all.
But that's what family's all about, right?
Fighting and bloodshed.
That's right. More bloodshed.
The better the family, right?
But it was a good picture you took of you and your mom, though.
I know, and she let me take it.
Yeah,
and she hates cameras. Oh my goodness, she hates cameras.
Yeah.
But she was a good sport.
Yeah, she enjoyed it too. It was a good show. Better than I thought. Well, I'm gonna say that.
I don't think you really knew what to expect.
But some of the songs I remember.
Right.
Some of them, yeah.
I remember more of the country songs. I don't know if he sang country, but some of the songs that
kind of transited over to the country.
Like the country top 40 stations were playing his music, but he didn't really play those things. He played a lot of the not really show tunes, but like
he played
the standards, the kind of Frank Sinatra kind of a thing.
And no, that I think he played to the San Antonio market, which is predominantly a Hispanic market.
Yeah, well, he is very known for Spanish and Brazilian type beats, which he had a lot of that going on.
Right. Yeah, and what I really liked about it, he brought back a lot of the moves, you know, with the hands in the pockets and the one hand and the hip, the pockets and stuff like that, like they would back in the day when Sinatra and all those guys.
Right. Yeah. So, and the banter with the audience, and then his intermission, and he changed back into a tuxedo.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
But yeah, he was tight. He had white pants, the white shoes, a white shirt with a green sport coat, and he had like a pocket square or something. Yeah. He looked sharp.
It was a good show. It was fun, and people enjoyed it. You could tell the crowd was into it. And there was a pretty good crowd there. I thought it would be a sold-out crowd, but
it was pretty close though.
Yeah,
pretty close.
But it was a good show. It was a fun show, and it was a good evening all around. Going to Guillermo's. Yeah, for dinner and.
Yeah, out of the four of us, I was the only one that didn't see what everybody else saw. What was that, Dad? What did everybody see?
That was one of our little crawly friends on the wall there.
Oh my goodness! And
I saw it, but I said, if I say something, it may ruin the whole evening. So I just kind of watched it and make sure it didn't go in your mom's purse. Then Brenda spotted it.
So I'm wondering if he came in from the kitchen, like underneath the plates or something.
I don't think so. I think it's probably one of those wall deals, you know, because it was a small one. And it wasn't a dark brown like you see some of the bigger roaches and stuff. But I think it probably came out of the wood because it came up from the bottom of the floor type thing.
Okay. When
I saw it first coming out, you know how the wood trimming around. That's where I first saw it coming up through that area. Yeah. So, yeah. But anyway, we're in downtown San Antonio, right?
And it's a building. So I'll give them a little bit of grace. If I go back and I see another roach, then now I think we got a trend.
Well, I may.
So don't let that scare y'all, people. Guillermo's it's a very nice restaurant. Great food. The staff is great. They have really good sandwiches, pizzas, a lot of pasta dishes,
Good variety of
salads. There is almost like I had a hard time picking what I wanted to eat.
And the waitress that we had, she was a really sweet young girl.
Yeah, she was.
She's very, very attentive. Just good service.
And what I like also is it's very close to the Tobin Center. It's like, what, a quarter of a mile away?
It's not far, but all the zigzag makes it a little bit longer with the construction and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's convenient. Yeah, it's good food. It's really close to the Tobin Center. And that's not our first time we've eaten there.
No, it was the second time or third time, but it was fun. One of the things I like about that facility is the murals on the walls with the depicting the history of.
Yeah.
And you had the picture of the
Central High School was right next to our table.
Yeah. So it was nice, and they had a good crowd there.
Was it Central High School or Central Catholic?
Central Catholic.
Central Catholic.
Mm-hmm. An old high school.
1932.
Yep.
Man, that's 90 years old.
Yep.
10 years, 2032, it'll be 100. Like you.
Getting close. Could be worse, right?
Oh my God, we've been rambling and we're just now coming up on 7 minutes. What are we going to do for like another 20?
I don't know. We're going to talk about some of your concerts you got coming up. Let's just step on your shirt here. Oh, Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath, man. When
got a little Bill Anderson.
Well, yeah, we went to the Braun Tex Theater in New Braunfels.
Yeah.
What's the date on the back of my shirt?
2016.
2016. That's when I took Brenda and Mackenzie and some friends from work. We all went to go see Black Sabbath on the End tour here in San Antonio. And San Antonio was the last stop here in America, and then I think they went down to Mexico and South America to finish out.
So who you got on your next trip?
Oh my goodness. Let me see. I hate using my phone because I can't really see anything.
That's right. Like your mom. Put your glasses on. She'll do this. Try to bring it up closer.
I know I got something in August. Well, keep talking. Keep riffing, man. Keep
I don't
riffing.
think we have anything planned anytime soon.
Yes, we do. We do. But I don't think it's on my calendar. We got, it was canceled and rescheduled. Jason Boland and the Stragglers.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's it.
That's in August.
August, right?
Well, yeah. August is Monday, right?
For some folks.
For all folks. August starts on Monday.
Some of us folks may get a day later or something. I don't know.
People. You know why I'm over here? Did y'all forget? Because since May, we have not been able to make we can get the connection. He can hear me. He can see me. I can see him, but I can't hear him.
And guess what? I haven't done anything to my stuff except reset it. Guess whose computer we're using?
I don't know.
Mine.
Well, whose were we using before?
Mine.
And guess what? When I was at home and you were here using your computer, I couldn't hear you.
Maybe it was on your end.
No. We've already established that. Because ladies and gentlemen, I brought my computer here. It's in the dining room, and I did a test. And as soon as I was ready to hey, can you hear me? He walks out of the room. God knows where he went. I'm like, Mom, what?
Then he goes into the bathroom and breaks my.
No, I did not break the chain on the chain. No, that was already broke when I got here.
Dad, I fixed it for you. Yeah, well,
I did.
It was working last time I was in there.
You were the one that broke it. No, I had to go fishing for it.
Your mom don't even let me go in there.
I had to fish for it, man.
That's exclusive for your mom. And guess, she makes me go outside.
I'm not a guest. I'm family. I used to live here.
Yeah, you did. That's probably your broker from when you left.
You bought this house in 83, right?
March of 83.
In March of 86, I was gone. I left.
Couldn't stand it any longer. The house rules broke him.
smell the stinky feet and salsa. in
And
my
the rule was, if you're not home by midnight, you better not call.
Yeah, you know why? Because every time I didn't call, you'd get mad at me. So then I'm like, I'll beat them at their own game. I'll call after midnight to let them know, hey, I'm staying over here. Then you finally got fed up and you're like, if you ain't home by midnight, I'll just figure where you're at.
That's right.
That's how you beat old folks at the game. Beat them at their own game.
But those were fun times, huh?
Oh, heck yeah.
And still are. I'm blessed.
I can't see. Well, first of all, I don't have my reading glasses because I'm old. Let me see what I can see for September. What do I got?
Well, if you turn that screen around the other way where you can make it larger, it might work a little better.
Ooh, guess what happens in September? College football.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Who do we open with?
I don't know.
I think we open with...
hang on. So we got the Aggies on 3 September.
Well, that's going to be a game. I think Jimbo Fisher got...
Is that who we open up against?
I don't know. Yeah.
We can't get too much into college football because this is the 205's out and about, and we're not out and about at football games.
Well, we could be.
Well, we ain't rich. Y'all need to start listening in the thousands so maybe we can make a couple of dollars.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we need them. I need them.
We've been stuck at 215 all-time downloads for like 3 weeks now. We have not had any movement on the needle. That's pretty sad.
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to tell us something. Maybe they don't want to hear us anymore. I don't know. What do you think?
Nah.
No?
People just been busy.
They love us?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yep. No doubt about it.
Okay.
What's not to love?
I don't know. We're kind of old and ugly looking.
That's true.
So there it is.
Utah State
in September. So why am I? Maybe they haven't updated the schedule on this thing. Anyway, so we got Utah State a week later, then Texas, then Louisiana Monroe, Vandy, Arkansas, A&M, Tennessee. Wait a minute, that's not the third Saturday in October.
No,
that's
they
Mississippi
got
State.
away
What?
from that.
You can't break tradition.
That's what I said too. But money talks, and all the other stuff walks.
You need to smoke a cigar when they beat Tennessee.
Maybe.
Yeah, oh man.
Never have.
Anyway, so yes, I got concerts coming up. I just can't look at my. I do know in the last couple of weeks, a band called Amon Amarth is coming to the Aztec Theater, and I was able to get VIP meet and greet. I'm going to get to be on stage and have my picture taken.
Oh wow, how neat!
That is pretty neat. And then in November, I'm going to see Trivium, and I got the same kind of package deal.
Oh wow!
And they're going to be at the Aztec.
So am I going to need to send an ambulance out to take care of you when you jump off the stage?
Nah, they won't let us up on stage up there. So November, I know for a fact, is a busy month. So in November, see on the 3rd, I got Black Flag. Then the 5th is Trivium. Then on the 10th, Brenda and I are going to go see Belinda Carlisle at the Tobin Center. If y'all don't know who Belinda Carlisle is, she's the singer from the Go-Go's.
Yes.
Supposedly they've retired, but that's the next best thing. So we'll get to see her. And then on Saturday, the 12th, I'm going to go see Napalm Death with Brujeria, Frozen Soul, and Millions of Dead Cops, MDC. That's on the 12th. And then on the 14th is Amon Amarth with Carcass, Obituary, and Cattle Decapitation.
What are these names? Carcass.
I don't know. But Obituary, they're from Florida. They've been around since like the mid 80s.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're like my age or older.
So they're getting old too.
Yeah, it's a singer and a drummer. They're brothers.
Uh-huh.
And that'll be my 4th or 5th time seeing them.
How come I never heard of these guys?
Probably because you don't listen to that kind of music.
Probably.
So yeah,
Some of it was pretty good though.
so yeah, my musical tastes range from Johnny Mathis all the way to Cattle Decapitation and Carcass.
That's pretty wide range.
It's pretty wide range. Everybody's like,
That's what makes it fun, right?
well, it's even funnier at work because everybody's like, hey, who are you going to go see this week? Or, what's your next concert? And I'm like, why do y'all ask?
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. We want to know who you're going to see. And I'm like, every time I tell you, you've never heard of these bands. And then you ask, is Brenda going to go with you? And I'm like, are you kidding me? You don't even know who it is. And it sounds like Carcass and Obituary and Cattle Decapitation. Do you think my wife wants to go see that? So yeah. I'm like, man, it's crazy.
But she's a good wife.
I'll keep her for a little while.
She's a great daughter-in-law.
I'll keep her for a little bit.
A lot of sympathy. Keep her in your prayers. She just lost her father.
Yeah.
Really nice guy and a veteran in the Air Force.
Yeah.
We actually served together and worked together at LIPA. In fact, I think that's how y'all first met, right?
Yeah, at LIPA at the swimming pool.
In high school?
Well, at the swimming pool. They had already moved off base.
Yeah, but they're still in high school.
Well, she was technically in middle school.
Oh, middle school, okay.
I was going into my freshman year of high school. But yeah, that was a long time ago. That was 1980, folks. That was 42 years ago.
Hard to believe, right?
Just let that sink in.
Yeah. So you're talking two old farts now.
Heck yeah.
So, but those are fun times. That's the one thing I miss about the military. You make a lot of friends and a lot of camaraderie, and
then it's time to move on.
Then you move on, find somebody else,
and then you meet some new friends.
Yep. Yeah. Then you have all those memories later on.
If you can remember them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But last night you were talking about Johnny Mathis. As long as he's been doing this, he's pretty much got that stuff probably
since the 50s. Yeah, you were like impressed that he could remember all the songs. And you have to remember, sometimes when people, not saying he has Alzheimer's or dementia, I'm just saying that when people do get it, they may not remember people, but they do remember things from their past.
Right.
And I'm sure as many times as he's been singing those songs, he'll probably
he really
remember
did a good
them.
show. I was really pleased because it was pretty expensive tickets for what we had. And
we had box seats, and then because it's the Tobin Center and you want box seats, you're going to pay a box seat premium on top of that. But all of these convenience fees, don't get me started on them.
Just, at 86, your body kind of slows down a little bit, but he had some pretty good moves there, and
I was more impressed with how powerful his voice was. So there was a couple of times early in the show when he would be walking across the stage and he would kind of lower his hand with his microphone, still singing, and I could hear it.
Right.
And I was thinking, maybe he's using a backing vocal track. And then he would finish singing and he would talk to the audience. And sometimes he would drop his hand down again by his side as he was pacing, getting ready to sing. And you could hear him kind of like smacking his lips to clear or dry his lips or the moisture on. And you could hear that with his hand in the microphone down by his side. And I'm like, if the microphone is picking up that is him singing.
Yeah.
100%.
He has such a wide range on his voice.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, it's powerful. Yes. And at 86, to be able to sing like that, hats off, man. Hats off.
Yeah. So if you get a chance to go see him, you really need to do it because a really powerful person.
And if you want to go see some Viking heavy metal, go see Amon Amarth.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to see, didn't I?
Well,
I just told you that.
But why did I want to go see him?
Because they sing cool Viking heavy metal.
Oh, okay.
Like their new song off their last album, Put Your Back Into the Oar. Like row, row, row. Because the Vikings had the Viking wooden ships and they sailed across the Atlantic and supposedly they discovered America, right?
Right.
Yeah. So while they're rowing, they had somebody beating the drum so they can all row in time with each other.
All right. So now I have to go see it. I can just pretend I saw
I don't know if you're ready for that. I don't know. Because on that very same night, I was going to go see another band called Mac Sabbath. Not Black Sabbath, Mac Sabbath.
So what's the connection? Any?
What is the connection? What's the first word? Mac. McDonald's.
I thought you were going to say
So they're a gimmick band. So they dress up in the Ronald McDonald. The singer dresses up like Ronald McDonald. They got a guy dressed up like Mayor McCheese. Grimace plays the bass. And the Hamburglar. They're all the McDonald's characters are in the band playing, and they sing songs set to Black Sabbath tune, but with McDonald's type lyrics.
Pretty neat.
It's freaking crazy. I'm not lying to you, people. I promise you, hand to heart, go to YouTube, type in Mac, M-A-C, space Sabbath, S-A-B-B-A-T-H, and just watch some videos of Mac Sabbath.
I may have to check that out just for about 30 seconds.
And then check out some Amon Amarth. Check out some Obituary. Definitely check out some Cattle Decapitation.
When you say Obituary, I think you talk about me in mind.
Well, maybe. But they're also a band, and they're pretty good.
All right.
For a bunch of old farts.
Yes, they are.
Almost all these bands I'm going to go see are a bunch of old farts.
Yeah.
They're old farts like me.
You know, and some of these guys, what's his name? He's about 88 years old.
Not Johnny Mathis, right?
No, we were talking about it last night.
Oh, Mick Jagger.
Yeah, he's up jumping around. He's still
He's
doing that
in his
stuff.
80s, Dad. He's 79.
Oh, 79, that's right. He's the same age, just a year older than I am.
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
That's what makes it fun.
And aggravating.
Good.
Well, hopefully people find us funny and humorous.
If you don't watch, I'm going to reach up and grab that ear.
Which one?
The one on the
There's
left
no
ear.
earring. There's no earring in it. There's no earring in there.
Cross.
There's no earring. No, it was a dangling skull. It wasn't a cross. Well, I did have a cross
You had
earring,
a cross at one
but
time.
I also had a skull.
Yeah. And I told you one time if I can reach in and grab it, I'll rip that sucker out. Because I don't think
But Mom chilled you out because I think she gave me one of her diamond earrings to wear.
For you.
No, Mom didn't buy me the skull.
Allowed it to happen.
Oh yeah.
She covered for you. Like when you go skip school and you write your note and leave it on the counter. And your mom
Did I leave it on the counter or leave it in my pocket?
No, you left it on the counter. Your mom found it, or the table somewhere. She found it.
Sometimes.
Can't even write good notes.
I forged her signature pretty darn good.
Yeah.
I forged it pretty good, but what good is skipping school, writing the get out of jail free card, and then leaving the
home
evidence?
where your mom can find it. I'm telling you, folks, this boy is something else. No wonder I got gray hair.
Or whatever she would find in my pants pockets the next day. It's not mine, Mom. I'm holding it for a friend.
Yeah. Or go to the gas station, kick it, get out.
Oh, we don't even want to talk about that. That's a story for another time. But hey, guess what? We're at 23 minutes.
All right.
Man, we barely got through 5 or 6, and we're sailing on. But yeah, there's a lot of concerts coming up. I can't remember the date, but it is in August. We're going to go see
Jason Boland.
Jason Boland and Straggler. See,
Yeah.
my memory's going.
And that's one
I
next
do
show.
like me some Jason Boland and the
Yeah,
Stragglers.
I do too.
Oh, hey, guess who popped up on my radar is going to be at Floors in December?
Who's that?
Austin Meade.
All right.
You want to go check him out again?
Absolutely. I
All right.
like him. That was a good show. I was surprised.
A lot of young folks.
Yeah.
Not a lot of old farts.
You know, between Floors and New Braunfels,
The Brontex.
well, not the Brontex, but
Oh, Green.
Green Hall. I like Green Hall. I like the nostalgia.
But not in the summertime. It's hot as hell.
Oh, man. That was, you should have seen him out there tearing off a piece of cardboard paper from the beer bottle holder.
We already talked about this on the last episode.
Keep himself cool.
We already talked about that.
I'm going to embarrass you some more.
Well, then, if you really want to pile on, tell them about last night when you came into the house before we went to the concert. Was it you or Mom that said I had the temperature set like a menopausal old woman?
That was your mom. She's the one that said that, not me.
Y'all were freezing when you came into the house.
I got mine set on 80,
I got mine set at 73.
so I got a fan blowing. Then your mom comes in and she turns on the ceiling fan. She said, then she turns it down a couple of degrees. That killed me. Have to be breaking out my jacket here in a few minutes.
But they walk around the house with sweatshirts and blankets, and then they get hot, won't take off the sweatshirt, won't take off the blanket, and then they turn on the ceiling fan on top of the air conditioning.
That's where it is.
You're calling me menopausal?
When you get old, you can do what the hell you want.
Heck yeah, I'm paying that electric bill.
That's right. Sure.
I'm the one that's going to crash the electrical grid here in Texas. It ain't going to be anybody, it's going to be me.
That's what life's all about. When you get old, you make the money, you make the rules.
Isn't that the golden rule?
Sometimes.
He who has the goal makes the rules?
No, your mom makes the rules.
I know. Brenda too. I get to make the rules if she tells me I can make the rules.
And you only break them when you see the nod or the look in the eye. Otherwise, you better not touch it.
You know who never caught that? Is Mackenzie. If you give her the look, she doesn't know. If you give her that little pinch, like your parents would do, like, it's like, you pinched me. She never got it. To this day, still ain't got it.
You didn't teach her well.
Either that or she's just stubborn like a Corbett.
She's just stubborn,
like
that's
a
right.
Corbett.
See, typical Corbett. But anyway.
Hey, how many minutes is that? Is that 26?
That's 26.
26.
26 and a half. So
we probably ought to wrap it up because we don't want to break 30 minutes because Aunt Carolyn said do not go over 30 minutes.
Yeah, we got to get some. You guys got to tune in and give us some feedback. Let us know.
Yeah.
Give us some subjects you want us to talk about.
Or find somebody and make them listen.
Yeah.
Make them listen. Give them $1 and say, listen.
Yeah, and then send the bill to him.
And I'll send it to him.
And I'll send it to her. And she'll deny it.
So, Aunt Carolyn, if you're out there listening, grab some of your friends and make them listen to us.
Yes.
Tell them we're funny. And then leave town.
And all of our family there in Phoenix City, Fort Mitchell, Seal, and all that surrounding area.
And all of Mom's extended family up in Michigan, the Charbonneaus and the boys.
And that country boy Eddie guy down in Warrior, Alabama.
Well, his family, yeah.
Yeah.
And
then from about Nashtown, Auburn, Alabama, we got Aunt Marcia and Christy and Buddy and their kids. We got cousins out in California. Yep.
So get your hippie friends to listen to.
Yeah, and one of their birthday today, or their father's birthday today, Brent.
Brent, yep. Uncle Brent, yeah, he's been gone a long time.
Yes, he has. But
so Shannon, Brooke, if you're listening, if you're not listening, I'm gonna get you on Facebook and make you listen.
There you go.
And tell your friends. Yep. Lie to them if you have to, because we've been stuck at 215 all-time downloads for a long, long time.
Yeah, we need at least 251, right?
I want to get to 500 now.
That's our goal.
Let's get to 250, then we'll get to 500.
Well, we got 250 already, right?
I said 215.
Oh,
215.
251.
That's because you're deaf. Fix your hearing aids, old man.
Or something.
Look, you got hearing aids and headphones on, and you still can't hear me.
Well, that's because you speak so loud. It vibrates.
Oh, you're killing me, Small. All right. We're coming up on 29 minutes. It's about time to wrap it up because we're rambling and being stupid.
That's what the 204s do.
That is what we do.
That's
and what we do best.
That's what makes it fun.
So, hey, thank you all for listening. Again, please help spread the word. If you find us funny, if you don't, let us know. Either way, we want to hear from you, and we want to do better.
Absolutely. And have a good weekend.
Yes. From the Two Old Farts, I'm Chuck.
I'm Lou. I'm the better looking of the 2 old farts. It's official.
Okay.
Call Brenda. Ask her. Call Mackenzie. Call Jordan. They will tell you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Have a good weekend.